A lot of people ask me, yo, Sensitive, what's your favorite thing to do? Is it to be on Instagram? Follow me. Is it to eat tacos 24/7 like a typical Mexican? Yes, I do love all of that. But something that I enjoy watching in my free time is comedians fail. And then they get mad when you don't laugh at their horrible takes or their horrible jokes. I did a video like this a few months ago, and it was really fun. This makes Amy Schumer look like Dave Chappelle, honestly.
Men each day have a thought that goes through their head where they're like, I don't know why, but I want to put my penis right in your butthole.
With that said, let's just get into the cringe fest, shall we?
So I've done this for 10 years, and it worked for 10 years, but this one night is the night I'm gonna realize, every other audience was wrong, and you're right. Maybe I'm not funny right now, but I don't think you're the one who's gonna derail this. I moved fucking 3,000 miles, gave up my life, toured the fucking Europe for 4 years, and for some reason right now, you think you're not funny, fuck off. Well, maybe you should accept this isn't the easiest fucking gig in the world. I'm in a fucking corridor.
Okay, listen here. If you've been doing anything for 10 years and you haven't seen success, whether that's social media, TikTok, YouTube, your work and getting a new position, getting a raise, if you've done something for 10 years and you're still at the same place playing small little gigs, small little clubs, unless you like that, which if you like that, that's completely fine. But if you're actually trying to be a successful comedian, you yourself are flexing. Yeah, I've done this shit for 10 years and today's audience suck. I've never had a bad day. Cap, even the greatest comedians have bombs and horrible days. It's just what it is. It's the same as YouTubers. Some videos do really well. Sometimes you drop and it flops, but then you get back up, you drop another banger after banger. People have highs and lows in life, at their work, social media, comedy clubs, but you do not lash out on the people who pay to see you. Oh, this video flopped and this video did horrible. Oh yeah, well fuck all of you guys for not watching my newest video. I hope all of you die. How dare you not think I'm funny. Please stop the cap. Please stop pretending like you're the greatest comedian of all time. I've been doing this for 10 years. For 10 years. I've toured all over Europe. I've never heard of you. Have you ever thought the fact that you're still playing on small clubs means that you aren't that good? Just imagine if I made videos for 10 years straight and I had 100 subscribers. After 10 years and after 500 videos, I still have 100 subscribers. Maybe that means that I'm not good enough. You don't find me funny? How dare you? You're not gonna kill the vibe today, sir. The only one killing the vibe is you. You're like above Amy Schumer, and that's not really saying much.
You think you're not funny, fuck off. Well, maybe you should accept this isn't the easiest fucking gig in the world. I'm in a fucking corridor. Thank you guys in the back. I'm in a fucking corridor, the lights are on, everyone's here to work parties. It's hard. I'm trying. You don't like it? You fuck off. I'm fucking trying, lady. Stop swearing. It's comedy. If you wanted a clean comedy show, go to a clean comedy show. You don't get to dictate what happens. Alright, the show will continue now.
This guy seems so obnoxious, and I get the vibes that he thinks he's bigger than he is. CEO of comedy, guys. Come on, I've been doing this shit for 10 years. Small clubs, you know, doing comedy in front of 5 to 10 people per week. You know, it's just what I do. And you lady, you who did not laugh at my funny joke, how dare you? You're the problem with society. You. No, if you tell a shitty joke, just own it and say the next line. That's what you're supposed to do. This is what you're getting paid for. And if you've been doing this for 10 years and this is the best you can do, maybe comedy isn't for you.
Here's my best joke.
Okay, hear it.
Which you might not like. My friend Sarah, she calls herself a feminist, but she misappropriates the word. She was like, oh, you know, I would never convert to Islam. I was like, oh, that's crazy. I didn't ask. She was like, yeah, I'm like the opposite of a woman of burqa. I was like, no, you're not. I know what I mean, but you're not. Because if you were the opposite of a woman in a burqa, you'd just be a naked man in a blindfold.
That was your best joke? If that's your best joke, I don't even want to imagine the mid or the bad ones. I'm going to use myself as an example because, well, I'm egotistical. I don't think I'm really that funny, you know? I just say random shit and I just hope some stakes and I make 1 or 2 people laugh. I would never go to a comedy stand-up show to perform an open mic. Why? Because I know that I'm not funny. It's pretty obvious, right? If I suck at basketball, am I going to join the NBA and be friends with LeBron? No. I'm just gonna stick to what I do. Yeah, comedy isn't for you. I don't know who told you you're funny. Maybe it was your mom. But I'm here to tell you that you suck and you're not funny. I know that's harsh. Stinks, doesn't it? But it's the truth. And I think it's time you start looking for something else because, once again, if that was the highlight of your show, if that was peak performance and peak funniness. That's a big yikes for me, dog.
I was like, no, you're not. I know what I mean, but you're not. Because if you were the opposite of a woman in a burqa, you'd just be a naked man in a blindfold. I'm adopted. I've never met my mom. I don't know what she does for a living, and that makes it hard to enjoy a lap dance.
Okay, that one was kind of funny. I love to give credit where credit is due. I don't like to cross my arms and say, oh, yeah, you're not funny. Kill yourself, you little bitch. I think that joke was mid. But compared to the other shit, this man's Dave Chappelle over here. I mean, that joke, he should have ended it there. But does he? No. Or else the video would have been over. Duh.
I couldn't afford it, but I went on a 10-day vacation with my dad. It was 10 days, but no alone time at all. So by day 3 of the trip, I ended up having to try to wank off with my dad asleep in the hotel bed beside me. But that wasn't the worst part. The worst part was the whole time I was doing it, I had to stare at my dad to make sure he didn't wake up. Well, this has been a party. Thank you for telling me I'm not funny. That was really nice.
You suck. Here's the thing. The jokes, you know, some of the jokes, like the last one you said, they weren't horrible. But you could have just put more into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, so I got raped by a gorilla when I was 5, and he came all over my face. If you say it like that, it's not funny. But you're like, hey, I have a funny story, guys. And then, well, you know, the crowd builds. When I was a little kid, I fell into the zoo. You can go from there, and a gorilla raped me or whatever. The execution, the wording, how you stand up, the confidence. This looks like the Joker. You know how in that movie, he performed at comedy shows and no one laughed at his jokes and he starts turning into that. This seems like his origin story. Oh yeah, I remember when everyone laughed at me, yeah, at the comedy club, yeah, you laughed at me. Debbie, you laughed at me. You remember me? I'm gonna kill you and your fucking kids, bitch. This is his anime villain arc.
I hope when you're having a hard day at work, people are fucking assholes to you, and then you'll know how that felt. And when that happens, you'll think of me, and I can enjoy that. Most of you are great. Hopefully, I think you'll really like the next comic. She's not me.
Finally.
And, some room for improvement. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So yeah, I'm gonna go. You guys are not very nice, and I hope that sticks with you. Thank you. Goodbye.
I think one of the worst things you could see in your life has to be telling a joke and no one laughs. That's next level awkwardness. And I've been there. Really, where I tell a joke and it's not funny and you just want to die. I've been there. But anyways, guys, what do you guys think of this situation? Are you guys going to see him live next time he tours? Because I know that I might go. Alright, guys, I'm going to go eat an orange now.